What up, boneheads? Welcome back. Today is June 5th, and we are faced with The Thursday Puzzle by Timothy Gates. Let's see what lay in store. And we have, my goodness, bilateral symmetry instead of rotational. Wow. And I'm seeing you. Holy Christ. This is a lot. I'm going to start across because I said so. Toggle on a digital clock. AM, PM. AM, PM. I like. Leader of brothers. Father. Gillette razor. Confirmed to be true. Verify. Aver. Let me just see. Emphatic instruction. Oh boy. 27, 2029. Those are prime. Ha 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 ha. Right? I'm adding them together. They don't add up to 3, the digits of the prime ones. Someone who knows how the sausage gets made at butcher. This might be a ver. This, I'm almost certain, is longer than 4 letters, so I'm thinking there's some sneaky rebus afoot, so I'm going to be skipping those for now. Works traditionally performed with musical accompaniment in ancient Greece. Epics, odes. I don't know. Goliath. Coach's charge. Rainwater clearer. On one ingredient when assembling s'mores. Ash. Stick. I like ash. What are you? Bandits. Band. It's. Ash. If I put band in there, does that. Band leader. Band. What are you? Slow down there. Getting ahead of myself. Muskrat Love. Mr. Spock is a Vulcan. He is a dweeb. He is clamorous, noisy. What are you? Omaha. 2 interjections. Om and aha. When you start meditating and when you become enlightened, respectively. Om aha. Very good. Clamorous is, we don't know. Cunning sort. Lil Belly. Hey yo, I'm Lil Belly. I eat the op. Formal expressions of praise. Diminutive suffix is ito or ita. Some coffees and mob targets. Coffees and mob targets. Ground. Trampled. Nickname for Louis Armstrong. He was a Satchmo. That don't fit. Satchmo? Is there a themer? Perhaps running a themer runs through it? No. What does he have a name besides Satchmo? Oh well. Erin Brockovich. Was she an activist? I know there's that movie. I'll send it. Neighbor of Pound. 0. Is at the bottom there. That and star. They're hanging out. Maybe 9 also, because it's like the lower left and lower right corners. I don't know which has pound. But there's 0 to the middle and then 7 and 9. So this could be 0 or 9. I'm not sure which side pound's on. Supporting. Stir up. Forbidden Cities Meridian. Not a clue. Conspicuously excellent. Standing near a pond. Animal symbol of innocence. A lamb, a dove, a doe, maybe. Biblical beast. Not a lot to work with off the bat here, man. This is good. Might be a hard one. Stunning discovery in the cave. Art. French cave. I buy it. Companionship, a club might be seen on one. Maybe an ace. I'm thinking they want a card here. Ace. Sure. General so. Emphatic instruction. Flat sign. Most signs are flat generally. Alley oop or alley cat. Alley could be a couple things. Cliched, hackneyed, trite. Trite's got some good crossy type letters going. I like trite. Cluster in an archipelago. Islets. Atoll. I guess an atoll is kind of a cluster. It's all one volcanic ring, but sometimes they're like a cluster of islands rather than being contiguous. I'm gonna say atoll. What are you to do? Cultivate. Not supporting. Anti. Yeah. You're... Well, a cluster would be just isles? Yeah, okay. I overthought that big time. I was like, islet. Plural. Street urchins, waifs. Again, we don't know what the deal is. Professional writer of a sort. Steno. They write it when people profess. Or a student writes when a professor professes. Professionally. Proclaim, aver. Yeah, I think you're a ver or a vow. The differences between those two are too subtle for me to decide for sure. Maybe you're verify with some weird rebus thing. Medicare, necessity, iffy. If iffy goes here, word that can I myself. There, no ifs, ands, or buts. We'll be removing ifs, ands, and buts from these words, so help me God. So, verify lacks its if, so it becomes very. And, wow, so we're gonna have to be removing one of three of if, and, or but from all of these. Goodness. Necessity for a reservation. Precognition. I don't know. Inclined, maybe apt, like he's apt to do something. Not in love with it, but fine. Cox. Armed thieves, ands or buts, brigands, burglars, armed thieves, highwaymen. This clue's number +1. Man, that's a difficult one. Not approximate, exact, precise, neither fit. The prairie. Wilder. Garner. Huge fan club. Don't know. Blame it on the rain. Blame it on... Shoot into the pocket. Sink. I don't know. Telephone number, add-ons or extensions. EXTs, EXNs. Hasty. Removing lumps from. Straining, sieving, sifting. Sifting becomes sting. If we're talking like flour. I buy it. Saint in the Caribbean, Lucia. How many other saints are there? Saint Lucia. There's a Vincent. There's Kitts. Saint. I like the crosses better because you're probably 9. Yeah. So you're Lucia. Lucia. I don't know. Beard entry. Dress shirts ironed. Buttoned becomes toned when we remove the butt. Surgical de-assing. Emergency item on a ship. Life could be a raft. Langston Hughes poem. Man. Beats me. Light shade, maybe a crew. They're fond of. What are you? Sporting, you were for it. I think you're probably a crew. Showed for the first time. Debuted without its butt becomes deed. Buying a gallon of milk, these are errands without the and becomes heirs. Okay, antidotes are Syrah? Sure. Food debate, taco sandwich, yeah, we're all scientists. Dough. Oasts, that's a fun word. And I know exclusively from Crossies. It's used to dry your hops for beer. The oast. Remember the oast. Biblical beast, ass. Serbs. Not trite. It's don't love blasé. That might be a reaction to something cliched. Boring. Oh, maybe blasé. I don't know. No, Stan Smith. I know a different Stan Smith. Where was I? Down under Bounders Ruse. Cultivate his tail. Toilet. Toilet? Here's the toilet. What the fuck is this? What? B. Toilet? Flat sign. To let. Like a flat as in your apartment. It will be let. You're renting it in Britain, maybe. Okay. The toilet is this ways. Doomed from the get-go. DOA. Dead on arrival. Cave dwellers a bat. Alright, we got plenty to work with now. Leader of brothers. Abbot in a monkery. What do they call those? Monastery. Gillette, I don't know, man. Knows how the sauce. A butcher without his butt becomes just share. Yeah, the buttless butcher share. Yeah, oaths. Of course, Goliath is a titan. Bandits. I was onto something. Bandits without their and become bits. Coach's charge. Rainwater clearer. Pipes. Avow. This might be outside of my knowledge base, whatever this is. Rainwater clearer. Huh. Leper love. Dr. Spock is still a Brian Cox. Alien. I overthunk again. Glamorous is Loud. This looks like it will become a noun, whatever it is. I'm trying to put an adjective in here. Sly fox. Very good. Finally. At last. Little belly's a tum. Expressions of praise. Laudations. Accolades. What are you, X's? Extensions still. Yeah, we'll put a T there. Don't quite see it yet. Oh, just Satch, no mo. He died, he is no mo, therefore he is Satch. Iced coffees, mob targets, like the mob. Stir up Ryle. Game. Meridian. Prepayment. Gate. Prepayment, huh? Wiper. Doi. Car reference. Stout. Conspicuously excellent is a standout. Without their and becomes stout. Read. Steel. Style. Like a turnstile, yeah. Companionship. Arf. Companionship. Is this gonna be Aero again? Like they're not romantic, but they have like lots of companions? Like an Aero. Helioop. Banal. Probably here. Oslo? Sure. Steno. Right on. Tune. Yep. And Stan Smith. Indy's not fond of asps. Street urchins. So, you know, waifs or what's another word for homeless children? Gosh. Yeah, waifs without the if. I'm like, that doesn't work. Yes, it does. Waifs, no if. Becomes was. Alright. Or was is also a word. How about that? I was more willing to take Wario noises in the plural before the past tense of is as an English word. Shows you how I think. Half down, no arc. Arc? Companionship? A big ship with lots of couples? Yeah. Guess that works. I too. Tries. But trees. And trees, if trees. I'm trying to turn this into the clue. Tributes. Becomes tries. Hasty, rash. Like I want to say ardor, but that's a noun. Shoot into the pocket. Arrear. It's like a debt. It's not loud. Unless you collect it. Coach's charge. Team. Is it that simple? Assemble another army. Happy love. Reap. Atra, I don't know, man. Atra, Otra, actual. Yeah, not that's the actual number. Puppy love. And just a roar, pot. Alright. Not too bad all in all. This is an ambitious theme for sure. This shit is jam-packed with words that could accept an if, an and, or a but. Man, well done. And not too much silly fill to justify it either. The fill was all pretty on brand. Honestly, if it weren't for the theme, this would be a pretty easy one. But as it stands, I feel comfortable calling this a Thursday. What haven't I heard of? Yeah, let's see this alleged Stan Smith. Holy crap, he's got a shoe. My goodness. The other one has a show, but Stan Smith. Wow. Now I know 4 tennis players. And he's American. Outside tennis circles, best known as the namesake of a line of tennis shoes by Adidas. Kind of like a Arnold Palmer in that sense. Wearing my Stan Smiths. His prize money has 420 and 69 in it. Just saying. That makes me wonder, is the real Stan Smith named after him or the shoe by any chance? What the fuck? Okay. He's still the first thing to come up. No resources on his etymology, unfortunately. Regardless. Alright. Quite happy with that one. And I am off to face the day. Best of luck to you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.